Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions, the 7th of August 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. The 7th of August 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. Washington threatens sanctions against Iraqi entities and opposes the involvement of faction leaders in the elections. Quote, U.S. State Department spokeswoman Tammy Bruce. Washington supports genuine Iraqi sovereignty, not legislation that would turn Iraq into a state subservient to Iran. Noting that any law that undermines official security institutions contradicts the goals of bilateral security assistance between the two countries. The 7th of August 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. Sammy says if this new bill is passed, we all can kiss away any new rate or any dinar dreams because the United States will sanction us hard. Frank, they're already being sanctioned through the tariffs. What you're going to have is a devaluation further of your currency. It'll be just like Iran's. Firefly. The law is set up to allow Iran more access into Iraq. No wonder your Trump wants to devalue. Frank, I don't think that even Trump will allow your economy, your monetary reform to crumble. This could derail some things Trump wants to accomplish. The 7th of August 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK, member. Lots of chatter that we have to pay taxes on RV currency. Mark Z. I have shared the info from the U.S. State Department saying the IQD is non-taxable, but I am not a professional. Consult a professional. The 7th of August 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat articles. 2025 budgets are in jeopardy. Parliamentarians demand that the government begin preparing the 2026 budget. And 2025 ends. Parliament calls on Sudan to prepare a 2026 budget. There will be no budget tables under Article 12 or anything else for 2025. The cabinet will simply roll over these projects in the 2025 budget to the 2026 budget, and they have done this many times already. Let's all nix this idea that these tables are going to bring us the RV timing of the event. The 7th of August 2025 Intel Guru Bruce, via Wiser Now. It looks like we could be looking good for something to happen in terms of notifications and exchanges to start still this week. We've heard that from a few other resources, and that's making me feel much more comfortable about where we are. Are we looking good for the next couple of days? It looks like it. Let's see what happens. I know a lot of things are happening. The 7th of August 2025 Newshound Guru Paulette article. Washington threatens sanctions against Iraqi entities and opposes the involvement of faction leaders in the elections. This has been the main issue preventing the implementation of the Delete the Zeros project. Washington must give the okay to proceed and will never do it until this issue is resolved. This has been the main issue we have watched since Trump returned into office. Trump demanded the Iranian militias to be disarmed and disbanded all the way back in January shortly after taking office. Sadani said all the right things back then but took no action. The 6th of August 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. Sammy say we have to take this one very serious now because if the Shiites get the PMF law passed it's going to give Iran free reign inside of Iraq. This will destroy us. The United States of America already said if this is passed then heavy sanctions, then further devaluation of the dinar. This will mean the collapse of everything here. This is getting a little serious, it's getting dangerous. Frank, I don't believe Sadani nor Trump will want to do that and start all over. But if it happens, Trump will increase sanctions. He will devalue more of your currency and that will destroy everything of your monetary reform. The 6th of August 2025 Newshound Guru Pimpy. When this happens, it happens worldwide. There is no in-country, this, out-of-country, that. Once they decide to delete the zeros, it affects all their currency no matter where it's at. The 6th of August 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. With a new law, Iraq is in the crosshairs of U.S. sanctions aimed at drying up Tehran's funding. Quote, the American website Oil Price revealed, Iraq has officially entered the targeted circle within the escalating U.S. sanctions strategy against Iran. Through a new bill submitted to Congress that aims to ban its imports of Iranian gas and electricity, which constitute approximately 40% of its energy needs, an additional bill titled, Revoking Iranian Waivers. which aims to permanently freeze sanctioned Iranian assets everywhere, including inside Iraq, and prevents any current or future U.S. president from using his authority to ease or suspend those sanctions. The 6th of August 2025 Intel, New Dinar Guru Mark Z, via PDK, question. IYO Mark, will we see the RV before Iraq elections? Mark Z. I think we will see it before the November elections. Sadani said we would see it this term as president we would see the dinar be the father of the dollar, and the dinar back to its former glory. The 6th of August 2025 Newshound Guru Samson article. Al-Asadi. We reduced poverty to 17.5%, unemployment to 13.5%, and recovered 280 billion dinars from violators. The 6th of August 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 article. Al-Maliki's bloc vows to reveal the names of those who object to the popular mobilization law. A stigma of shame, Trump will sanction and devalue the IQD. 1310. Can you devalue it even more? Shoot, yeah. When I started it was around 1400, 1500, something like that. Yeah, it can be devalued. Trump, is this really what you want to do? No, I don't think you do. This is serious. I need you to stop this law, says Donald Trump, because if you don't, I'll put sanctions on your currency. We'd be back to square one. Trump does not want that. He wants to get paid. The 6th of August 2025 Newshound Guru Sandy Ingram. The Central Bank of Iraq has released its first quarter report for 2025, and it's good news. After months of economic uncertainty and regional instability, the Central Bank of Iraq's report reveals a series of positive indicators. Inflation is finally showing signs of stabilization. Foreign currency reserves have increased, now exceeding $100 billion, strengthened by tighter fiscal policies and improved oil revenue management. More importantly, the dinar has held steady, backed by ongoing efforts to reform the foreign exchange market and reduce its dependency on the parallel market. Non-oil sectors are slowly gaining traction too. ALAC states this quarter's performance shows our reform measures are taking root. These early signs are encouraging, there's a feeling of hope in the air. The 6th of August 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru Walking Stick. We were assured by the GOI and by the Prime Minister that the draft law they're trying to pass, Iran, it will not become a law. My sources tell me there is a lot of pressure. More than one scenario was presented to Iraq. In a nutshell, they would be taken back to the days of a military blockade. They would be stripped of any international standings, IMF, WB, WTO, all of them would strip them and classified as a state sponsoring terrorism. The 6th of August 2025 Newshound Guru Pimpy handle. Forex is a cryptocurrency. Its primary purpose is to enable users to create and exchange FX tokens, which are collateral-backed stable coins. It's not a platform. No, the Iraqi people are not swapping their dinars for a digital currency that they use on that platform. The 6th of August 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. The U.S. State Department warns Baghdad. The popular mobilization law changes the nature of our bilateral security partnership with Iraq. Quote, the State Department confirmed Tuesday evening that Washington opposes the Iraqi parliament's efforts to enact the Popular Mobilization Forces (PMF) law, noting that its passage would alter the nature of the bilateral security partnership with Baghdad. The 6th of August 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground report, Firefly TV is showing strong USA warning. They are really making a big deal about this. Your president says USA warning in reference to Shiite PMF bill. Trump said if it is passed inside of Iraq, Iraq will be hit with strong sanctions and devaluation of the dinar. They're saying this bill will threaten Iraq's sovereignty. We cannot afford to lose everything we've established. Frank, you don't have to worry. Who the hell do you think is backing your Sadani? My Trump. End of story. The 6th of August 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK. Question. Why have things gotten so confusing? Mark Z. We were told it would be crazy confusing just before they pulled the trigger. The 6th of August 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat. What we have is all still very good news and showing Iraq is still moving in the right direction. Iraq is still aggressively fighting that uphill battle to regain its full sovereignty and financial independence. However, as long as Iraq is on the petrodollar and it is the sole peg for the dinar, this will continue. In recent weeks, the CBI has come out with so much news about finally being able to control the dollar in Iraq by controlling the parallel market. Why is this so important? The 6th of August 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goad. We know that the CBI has told us there is going to be one more official rate change after the 1320. Then conduct the project to delete the zeros once this control of the parallel market is accomplished. My contact in the CBI then told me they thought that maybe the parallel market could reach the official rate by the end of last week. Did it? We still wait for the news to come. The project to delete the zeros is a focal point for the rest of the process going forward to make it to the reinstatement of the dinar back to Forex, with a rate was as investors want. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon.